Hi everyone, this is Victoria Fashion and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been 2 to almost 3 weeks since I've uploaded any content. I have actually been going through a really hard time. I was trying to record videos, and especially for more of the NYC diary vlogs. However, do it. Meaning like I didn't have the strength to upload and edit those videos. I kind of felt like the last couple of days that I was in New York, my mental health was plunging and it was going down rapidly. And I do have a lot of guilt because it was not my roommates at all. It was me. And what I mean by that, I guess I just needed to go back home. And I think that coming back home was the right thing for me to do, even though I do have a lot of guilt of leaving New York because I really, really wanted it to work out. I really did. It did not go through as I wanted it to be, and it makes me sad because I just felt like, so I came home right away because I was struggling to find work over there, and that also just took me downward spiral. The job that I had before that, it was a 3-month contract. However, they never gave me a date when I was going to end that contract. They just told me it was in December. So they basically let me go as soon as I came back from California. Another reason why I felt like my mental health was taking a huge toll was because I was really missing my dog because of my depression, because of the challenges that I have mentally, my emotional support dog. And ever since she came to my life has been it just feels less lonely. She's right here right now. but it feels less lonely, and I've realized that if I am going to move out again, I have to take her with me. I cannot not leave her. I missed her too much. She's very much like, she's my little child. And I just felt guilty. Like, in fact, I felt extremely selfish not bringing her with me. And just like, Ripley is like a little escape artist, so she likes to escape. I got a phone call from somebody that from some random stranger that the dogs that we have here at my parents' house, they were out. And the thing is that if I didn't get that phone call, she possibly would have gotten ran over, or something bad would have happened to her. That brought me in almost in a panic state when I received that phone call. And also, when the worst part about her is that when you try to chase her down when she's out, she thinks it's playtime. So yeah, it's very frustrating, but she's a lot to handle, and she's the main reason why I also came back. I came back to California, and I actually am feeling better. But the reason why I also did not upload any videos last week was because I actually got sick. I didn't get COVID though. That was the weird part. But it was a really nasty fever. I just ended up isolating myself. I was bedridden for like almost 4 days. I just kept going in and out of sleep. I had a massive headache during that time. I really thought I had COVID, but I took 2 COVID tests and they both came out negative. In the brink, after my fever went down, I lost my voice and I almost thought I got laryngitis because it was hard for me to speak. It's still a little hard for me to talk. Obviously, I am still recovering from being sick. 3 days where I just didn't know what was going on in the world. As soon as I started feeling better, I kind of lost track of what day it was. It was horrible. I never want to experience that ever again. But that's one of the reasons why I didn't upload videos and I didn't upload any content. So, but I'm here now, and I am currently on a waiting period of receiving my old job back. Right now I'm still it's kind of in limbo. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is for the time being. So I am happy that I'm gonna start working soon. I know it's gonna be sometime in January, but I'm just waiting for the phone call when I could start working again. So I'm really happy about that, and I'm trying to keep myself busy now to start making videos. So obviously the New York vlog diaries are an end. It's the last one I uploaded. It's gonna be the last one. I am going to continue doing what I was doing before, which was I am going to take you guys on my travels wherever I go in California. There are certain places I do want to go for a weekend. That is probably going to be Carmel by the Sea. I've been wanting to go there, or Catalina Islands. I really want to go whale watching. I am going to do some travels this year, but I'm not going to travel as much as I used to because there's other priorities in my life, and now that I don't have a car payment, I am just gonna fix my car, and as well as I don't want to say what I'm gonna do yet because those are my personal plans, but eventually I will share them with you once I am finished with the process. Planning to fix my car and just save money. Like, that's one of my goals this year, and still continue thriving to be a healthier version of myself. I think that going to New York, it really helped me. It gave me a lot of insight of my own bullshit meaning like my shadow self, like the things I really do want to change in my life. I got a taste of independence and I want more, and I want to, that is something that I really, really do want. I really do want my own apartment, and that's something I am striving to eventually have but like I said, right now I'm basically starting from scratch. I am very grateful that my boss is taking me back, you know, and in the meantime I have to come up with the plan for the next couple of years, because I've said to myself my 30s is going to be the time that I got basically cleaning up the mess I created during my 20s. I know my previous videos were a little weird in the sense of, like, I kept talking about relationships a lot, and it's weird because now that I'm back in California, I'm not even thinking about that. I'm not even thinking about wanting to be with the guy. I'm not thinking about wanting to be in a long-term relationship. I really don't care about that right now. I just sudden shift. If it happens, it happens. But if it doesn't, I could give two fucks. Now, if anything, I feel like this upcoming year, it's very much implementing more action and more discipline onto my daily routine, and really putting so much love into my heart and doing a lot of self-love and I'm not even healing. I don't even think I'm in a healing phase anymore. I think I'm more like, I'm really still in my self-love journey. I don't even want to call it journey. I think that right now I am more focused on becoming and embodying the best version of myself, and that's what I'm striving to be. I even want to change a lot of my wardrobe. That's how much, like, I'm ready for a new change in my life. And every year I tend to reinvent myself. I reinvent my style. I reinvent my fashion. I believe fashion is a concept of self-expression, obviously. And that's another thing too, I forgot to mention. When I came back, I also did a lot of cleaning. I threw a lot of things away in my room. And I'm also, New York, I wasn't as spiritually involved as I wanted to be. I was so busy, like, just working and doing content creating. But this time around, when I came back, I cleansed all my crystals. I cleansed some of my, and charged some of my tarot cards. I started meditating again, and I mean, surprisingly, the issues I had with my parents, they're no longer there, which is a surprise to me. I hope it continues to be that way, but I'm actually been getting along with my mom and my dad, and I've been trying to spend a lot of time with them as much as I can as well, because despite of the dysfunctional, see, I don't even want to think about that anymore. Like, this year was really like, let the past be the past. I don't care anymore about visiting old memories that I've had in my dysfunctional household, because it doesn't matter. I know that it doesn't matter anymore, because it's the past. The past only lives in memory, and what's important is the future, but also but most importantly, the present. And that's what utterly matters, is that I'm still alive. I can still make the choices I can make for a better future, and also really step out of my comfort zone. I really thought I could do that this year, and I did, but I think that I needed to come back to reanalyze and reorganize my life the way I want to, because I am striving for my independence. I don't want to rely on anybody, and I think that this year I was relying too much on people. I'm in this weird mindset right now where I want to have community, but I don't do well with having a bunch of people around me. I am actually more of a one-on-one or, two-on-one person. I don't do well with like a crowd of people. And I think, unless if I've known you for a long time, that's different, but I prefer my own company. But I also prefer like hanging out with two friends. I just can't do a group of friends, and it overwhelms me. I'm not an extroverted person in that way. I'm very much introverted. And it just again, it overwhelms me, and I know that's because I'm very sensitive to energies. Maybe I can continue on these like New York vlogs, but obviously do them in a more, obviously they're gonna be in California now. I can take you guys to like places where I used to hang out when I was a teenager, or I can take you guys, to, whenever I go out, I can take you guys with me and give you some history, LA history. I could do stuff like that. It's just ideas that I'm thinking of, but working on my losing weight and eating healthier. I am still walking. I brought that habit over from New York to here because obviously, if you know Los Angeles is not a walkable city, but because I don't have a car right now, I am still walking. As soon as I wake up, I take my walks. Or yes, a couple days ago, I found out that one of the buses in my local bus stops can take me to Hollywood. I'm really happy about that. And I took that bus and to Hollywood. And I was like, you know what? I want to go somewhere pretty. Let me go walk around on Hollywood. Hollywood, it's a mess, but at least I was able to visit Amoeba. Even though it was so packed that day, I was able to visit Iguana. I was able to visit all the other stores in Hollywood, like Rocktown as well, and checked out some tattoo shops that, eventually I'm thinking of getting more tattoos. So it was nice. It was nice walking around my old neighborhood and just, getting my steps in. And at a point in my life where I don't want ugly things in my life anymore. That could be, ugly personalities. I'm not superficial in the way of like, oh, that person's ugly. If somebody's not attractive, I'm not going, not to not be their friend or not give them a chance. That's not me. But what I mean, it's like I don't want ugliness around me. I deserve to make my life a living art and to have my life like a painting. Just make it my own creation. And if I have ugliness around me, then you know what is wrong of me saying that. But I think what I am going to implement this year is taking up space. I am a human being, I am valid, and for the longest time my trauma made me feel like I took up space. Just by existing I held a lot of shame. I'm not gonna do that anymore. And I am doing this because I also, for me, but also to show women you should love yourself no matter what, as well as just simply live. And I think the more I'm able to let go of a lot of memories, a lot of traumas, a lot of issues from my past, I'm able to truly heal and truly live and truly be in a place where I desire to be. I want to be able to just know that I got me, and if anybody needs help, that I could also extend my hand. But right now I need to really focus on my life and on myself. I am still going to continue making vlogs. I'm still going to continue making content. I want to thank you guys for being here and being a part of this journey that I have implemented on. I also want to thank my ex-roommates. I'm really grateful for them and everything they have done for me. I just want to thank everyone for being patient for me on the online space and in real life. So until next time, I'll see you. I love you guys very much. I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.